Hi everyone and welcome to a new video. Now this is a little bit different. As you can see, you don't see my face but these journals, and that's because something really exciting happened, and that has to do with this journal, but not that you can read in the title. To keep up the suspense, I would love to show you some of my other ways to catalog my books with journals and other things. Now this first journal is this yellowish with the fox on the cover, and this is to catalog my all the books I've read during 1 month. We have, for example, June here. So I simply write down the month on top, all the books and the titles of all the books I've read during that month, just to keep track of what I've read. It's quite interesting to look back on a year, for example, or a month in comparison to others. So that's this one. Then we have this one that I recently started, and this is to keep up with my series. Now the first page is like one for series I've finished, but usually I do for each series 1 page to have enough space for them to continue. For example, we have here the Giant Days series, so I write down all the titles I've read, the newest one on the bottom, so I know how to continue. And this is a reminder to keep up with my series, where I am within them. So that's that. Then we have this one, and this is my regular journal. So like not just bookish stuff, but also like life stuff. But I also write down my thoughts on what I've read. For example, here I write down what I've read in Good Morning Midnight, the page count, from where to where I read, and some thoughts. I also do like things with, where's another example? I have to look that I don't show anything private. Here is another example where I use marker and put on quotes that I liked. But again, I also have like different stuff in here. For example, I have a note. This one is from Sophie. And I just have general life stuff in here as well. But since reading and my thoughts on reading is such a big part of my general life, I put it all in one journal. Then I have that. I have these index cards, these blank ones, and I have this box. Now this box is in our little library room, and it is filled with those things. Now this is an example card, a filled in one. So I write down the title. Here it is, A Spy in the House of Love. Then the author, Neris Nin, what genre it belongs in, and some theme it explores. That's like the main thing for this box. Now this box is more for others than myself, to give out recommendations. So I can pick them out and give them specific recommendation based on the themes, or like they can flip through it. So that's this box. Now on to the exciting thing. In this journal, I write down all the titles plus my rating. And if you follow me for a while now, you know that I stopped using like the 5-star rating system that is mainly used by everyone, because it just really didn't work for me, made me quite unsatisfied. I was not happy with the way it like the way I had to rate it with that star rating. So I stopped rating my books because it didn't feel right. It made me feel like not really wanting to rate the books. It was just not something that made me happy about cataloging my books in a way. So I stopped using them on Goodreads, I stopped using them generally, and stopped writing my books overall, stopped putting favorites on anything. But I realized sometime that I quite miss the rating aspect of it, and I would love to have a view of how I felt about a book quickly. So this morning I, for some reason, came up with this rating system, and I know it's like nothing groundbreaking new, and probably others use something similar to that, but I adapted it to how it will work for me. So as you can see, I use emojis on one hand and percentages on the other hand. So I use percentages from 100, which is the best, to 0, which is the worst. They go along with certain emojis, and this rating system just gives me more nuance with my ratings. So I will quickly explain you and give you some examples on what the different things mean. So we have the first one are 2 hearts, which means I adored it. That's a 99 to 100, so that's very a small range, so that's very rare. Then a heart means I love it so much. That's 95 to 98%. Then the smiley face is a wonderful book. It tends to broaden a bit, but that's just the range I wanted to go with. A wonderful book like the smiley face is 85 to 94%. This like dancing dude emoji, I couldn't come up with anything else, means that it was an entertaining read, not a groundbreaking read, but like I have fun with reading it. That's 65 to 84. This like annoyed or whatever emoji is just a meh book. That's for 45 to 64%. Then the sad emoji is that I disliked it. That's 25 to 44%. The 2 sad emojis mean that I super disliked it. That's from 0 to 24%. Now to give you some examples. Here we have 1994, which got a heart emoji and a 95%. The Great Gatsby got also a heart emoji and a 98%. Now the only book that got 100% so far is Agnes, so that means 2 heart emojis and 100%. Like that's the only book so far that got 100%. Continuing here, we have some like good ones, wonderful books. That's for example The Traveling Tea Shop, that got 85%. Yeah. Here we have a mediocre one, I Hate and I Love, that got 50%. Yeah, not a mediocre ones are then and the French Kiss series, they all got 60%. Here's a sad one, that's The Alchemist, the graphic novel. Didn't like that one, got a 25%. Another mediocre one, The Dove, 55%. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, this one I disliked, got a sad emoji, 27%. Yeah, those are like a few good ones, from 84 to 94%. Some entertaining, not groundbreaking ones, 78% here, or 68%. Yeah. Then we get into the ones I don't like. Here we have 2 sad emojis, 22%. Our Numbered Days, my least favorite book, 6%, so that's really, really bad. Yeah, some of it also have Milk and Honey. Oops, don't really know where that is, but it's somewhere. So that was definitely also one that got a lower rating. So that's basically, if you would like, you can stop and look at the different ratings. Here we have The Sun and Her Flowers, that's at 25%. So here it is. Milk and Honey got 18%, so not too good. But that's basically how this is going to work. I have quite a few high ratings, some lower ones, and as I said, only 100% so far. We'll see how that's going to be in the future. But I'm very, very happy with that rating system, and I got really excited and I really wanted to share it with you. So that's that. Hope you enjoy watching it. I will also be linking my Goodreads in the description box. There I mainly keep track of my reading progress, but I also have shelves based on genre, so if you look for specific books in a specific genre, you can check that out. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you when I see you. Bye!